Yeah. I gotta look at the tracking list and see which one, cause I don't know, like Illmatic. Let me look at the tracking list. Let me see. New York State of Mind. Okay, for Illmatic, it's the Genesis, New York State of Mind, Life to Be, The World Is Yours, Have Fun, Memory Lane, One Love, One Time for Your Mind, Represent, Ain't Hard to Tell.
I mean, it's a solid ass album though. Cause, I mean, if you know all those songs, it's a solid ass album. But Illmatic though, I mean, like you got that joint what goes around. I mean, I know you know that joint. It's still Ether by itself.
I'm about to Ether by itself.
Yeah, cause that really gives that album a whole lot more relevance and notoriety, especially like since people were saying like Nas wasn't at the top of his game before that. You know, when he put that out, all the non-believers was like, you know what I'm saying, never mind, you know?
Yeah. I was about to say, he definitely was falling off at that point. But Jay-Z, you know, he woke him up. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be glad to have him. That was a good time in hip-hop.
Yeah. Now, if we talking, who else can we talk?
I mean, there's a lot of cats that got like, you know,
underrated classic albums.
Full classics, I guess you could call them.
Like Common. You study Common a little bit?
I think we call it a little bit. It's real life though, you know, but like, I like his style. I like his content style.
Yeah.
Like his content is very good. So like, you want to catch that, like he got that one album, that joint I consider it a classic, but it's not, you know, it's when people have that classic discussion, you know, it's not really a part of it. I forgot what the album was called though.
I think I don't know, I would have to say my favorite Common album might be B, cause I mean he had hella like just beats up there, producers, Jay Dilla, Kanye, I mean.
Producers. That's the scope.
Yeah, he always got some producers. How about actually the Game documentary?
I feel like Game got a few classics on them. It's the documentary. His first two were definite classics. His first two.
He got producers
on the rim. Yeah, that was documentary.
Yeah, that was documentary.
And then Doctor's Advocate. That was a really good album. That shit was solid.
He put on the realm with that one too anyway.
Exactly. Like you said, one was black, one was white, right?
Yeah. That's when he had all his little kids on the other album, the Ultimate Players.
Yeah. But shit, those two albums are definitely classics. Like there's no denying that.
I can't lie, I'm not a real big fan of Game. I think the reason why I listened to him a lot growing up because I was a big fan of 50.
See, you know, there's a lot of people that's like, it's just so one way or the other. Because personally, I like both. But my boy Zay, like, he feels that way, but about 50. Like, he's like, you know, I only listen to 50 if he was on a song with Game. And there was songs, you know, so a couple of them. But, yeah. I mean, personally, I like both for different reasons.
I got a few games, like, I can't lie, I like some of Game's albums because I don't. But, I mean, like, I like a few of their songs. Like, probably my favorite song is probably Hate Me Love It. So I really can't call me a fan. Trippy's on that, so.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. That's really not like a Game song.
Exactly.
Because a Game song, like, you listen to Game by himself, like, that's a completely different.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna just bring it back out of nowhere. How about Juvenile, 400 Degrees?
Which album was that? Was that the first song? Juvenile's album was a classic. That's all I'm gonna say. Juvenile album that was ever put out before 2004. That's a classic.
Yeah, he got like a, I don't know what to say about Juvenile for real.
Juvenile is Juvenile, man. That's what makes him like a classic artist. And besides, he's a pocket. He said Cash Money's like they're taking over for the 99 and 2000s. What the fuck do they do? They go from 99 and 2000 and now until they start breaking apart.
You got some exhibit albums?
Man, like, I love Exhibit, but I don't, he's not an artist I really listen to, like, his full, and I totally should, I feel bad for saying this, because I really fuck with Exhibit, but like, he's not like, I don't listen to like his full albums, I listen to like select songs.
I'm trying to think of a really song that I even remember or know. Cause I remember seeing his videos on like MTV, but I don't remember the songs at all. I'm trying to think. You got any Scarface classic albums? That's what I would say.
And the song he dropped, okay, so other than the undeniable classics, of course, new song he just dropped, what is it called? Southern Roots or some shit?
I don't know, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Oh yeah, it's his newest album, I think. That bitch, I gotta call that a certified fucking modern day classic. That bitch was nice.
You would call this a classic or a fan classic?
I would call this a classic. Like, if, the only reason you could call it a fan classic is probably the only people that really heard it were, you know, Scarface fans or fans of real hip-hop. But if everybody would have listened to that, like, there would be no debate to it. You know what I'm saying?
We should make that a whole nother, what's the name? I'm gonna go listen to it and make that a whole nother, and just debate on it, like, each track.
Right. But you talking about, West Coast classics or East Coast classics?
Yeah, West Coast or East Coast.
That's kind of hard to do because, you know what, like, if you're not from Cali, there's a lot of music you probably miss. Because there's a lot of cats out there that, like, y'all don't really fuck with, so y'all don't really, like, hear them or know who they are. But, like, when Cali niggas go to New York or whatever and they start talking about, you know, East Coast niggas and shit, they usually know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, you're not gonna go to, like, the Bay or something and nigga be like, oh, say something about Jay-Z and the nigga ask who's Jay-Z. That's not gonna happen. But if you New York and you ask who the fuck is Spike One and DJ Quick, everybody gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable.
I think that definitely needs to be out there. Sure.
Yeah. We should start with the West Coast and we'll move to the East. So what would you think?
Like, for Cali niggas, the first one I have to bring up is gonna have to be, I forgot the name of it, but it's DJ Quick's first album.
DJ Quick first album, look it up.
That joint is hard. That joint. Pardon me, you can say, I mean, it's just a good ass West Coast album, and the production for that time, like, he killed it.
I spelled that so wrong. I don't know how I did that. Hold up.
Like, he's a dope rapper and he's a really dope producer, like a really dope producer though, like. And then, look, I can't remember the names of the albums. I can't remember none of the names of none of the albums.
Quick is the name. That's his first.
Yeah, that's how the fuck I forget that. But yeah, that's it.
Born and raised in Compton. Let's see.
Quick is he's a West Coast legend for sure, but you don't get that love when he leaves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, cause he probably, you know, he's gonna get outshined by, you know, the most popular people, which is Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. J, Tupac, them.
Yeah, he was also on Death Row, so.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you on Death Row, then you get Tupac up there and all that. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, he ended up just being like an engineer up there.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, now, actually speaking of it, Ice Cube, you think his classic album is?
Oh my god, he got a lot, like real classics too. Okay, so America's Most Wanted, yeah, that's easy. Death Certificate.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can call Lethal Injection a classic.
I don't remember a fan classic.
Yes, fan classic for sure. One Piece though. That was his work in the early 2000s. Yeah. Joe is a fucking classic. Like, that bitch a really real classic. got a lot of good music on there. Like, I think the best song on there is called Ghetto Vet, and basically what that is like, he was talking like when you first listen to it, you thinking, oh, okay, this is just like gangbanger bars, like, you know, he always talk about that, he's talking about being a street nigga. Then the second verse come in, and he talk about like how he had got shot, and then like this is a story. So he talk about like, he ends up getting shot and everything because somebody tried to bang on him. And he said something there like what he said. So he goes to the hospital, he ends up being a paraplegic. But like a lot of the shit that he's talking about with it, like it's very like a passionate song. It's real heartfelt. Like it sounds as if he was really going through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean that's what a lot of people probably don't see as just game banging bars, but he probably really was going through that. I mean, like, you can only rap about what you know.
Exactly. He probably had the best friend because he was talking about like the struggle of being like handicapped after that was pretty much the third verse. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. He was like, you know, talk about. And then he got another song. He had a whole nother album. What's it called? Fuck. But it's got that song Hood Mentality on there. That's a good one. It's also got that song Gangsta Rap When You Do It. That's another 2000. So.
I'm trying to think of. I just had him in my name. I forgot his name. A lot of people don't talk about, because you know he is probably getting outshined by the other Ice Cube. What you think, Ice Cube? You got any classics?
I think it was very first album, and that's it. And the reason why I say that is because that first album is what inspired NWA. Yeah, as crazy as they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't really listen to Ice-T like that, but you know, I do a little bit mostly for like the, you know, just the historical aspect. I mean, he was one of the first niggas to be on some wild, extra crazy shit. You know, so I just include you that. You know, everybody likes to just, that's another thing. I'm gonna talk about this right now. Everybody loves to talk about how the West Coast started that gangster shit, but really, in my opinion, you know, I was only born in 1996 for shit. It wasn't yesterday. I'm pretty sure Cool G Rap started that gangster shit though, like. And did it, like, wasn't he the first or like?
I would have to do some research definitely, just like to really see, because I mean, I don't know, that's hard.
Right. I mean, I think the reason why like they weren't really giving him that credit is because like, you know, the New York style is way more dolo. Like this shit is different.
Right.
The Cali side that time was real loud in his face, and you know.
I think that was everybody really real loud in the face. Everybody had like West Coast, like you heard, you know, NWA. They're more of like smacking at the face, and you know that, and then like you know, you had like East, like New York or something, like, you know, they would make it more wittier. Like, you know, you would hear like, more like imagine like Ice Cube, he all in your face, and like a more of a calm down with like my beat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So instead of having that wild delivery, it's more just like, you know, playing with your nose bone, you know, saying very naturally.
Exactly. How about Cypress Hill? You used to Cypress Hill?
I spoke with Cypress Hill, and you know, a lot of Spanish niggas out in Cali really fucking Cypress Hill like that. And they just got straight up stoner music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of times. And then they got like the psychotic music, just for the white people. You know, like that crazy ass twisted shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why Eminem was popular. I mean, he really was fucked up really wrong, but like, you know, people like that twisted shit.
Yeah. I was thinking Too Short.
Too Short, if you ask anybody I would try, he is a fucking West Coast legend. You know, he might get swept on out here, but this nigga is a fucking legend. I'm not even joking, like that nigga get mad love, like. But you would not go out there and it's like if a function lasts for more than 15 minutes, there's a fucking Too Short song being played at each one.
Hey, they had him performing at the Golden State Warriors won the championship.
He came to the Bay. That's why they did that. He is like the Bay Area king. Him and E40 been doing this shit like the most.
Seriously, you got to. E40, that's what speak about E40.
He's another one, man. But like the thing, he's got like a knock on him that I also have. I do share that opinion as well. His flow has always been just, what the fuck? Like, we all check on it, but the beat flat. It's like a mother. But I've never met a fucking producer who didn't have rhythm with their words. Like, he started off, but yeah, so I fuck with E40 though. I mean, niggas forget, he been in the game a long time. He did a song with Tupac. He did a couple.
Yeah, they say he been active since '86. I mean, I ain't know so many people were rapping so long. I looked up the growth of the evolution of Eminem. He's been rapping since like '87. I'm like, what?
Hey man, these niggas just get good overnight shit.
I'm like, I just stubborn was in the late '80s and rapping and stuff, and it's so like literally. I want to go look up that. Like, look at the evolution of like Jay-Z and Eminem, and look at the way they was rapping, and then look how like it's so weird. Like, look at this '88, and it was rapping like and it just ran into the '90s. They just came out with a whole different flow, whole different beat. And like you would think when it just hit the '90s, they still kind of in the '80s, but it's like as soon as the '80s switched to the '90s, it was like, okay, the '80s is done, we doing something new for the '90s, and that's what they always do. The '90s is done, we doing something new for the 2000s. It's crazy.
Yeah, this crazy how it happens because it's not like a conscious thought. It just kind of happens. Exactly. Because like you grow into it. It's not like it's just like I think that what a lot of it has to do is like the producers. You know, the producers find a different sound and they start playing with something different. So it changes a little bit. I know exactly what you're talking about because Jay in the '80s, that nigga used to rap like Biggie Bang, Biggie Bang. Exactly. Like. And I never heard him do that again, you know what I'm saying? Last time I heard him do that was like the Big L cypher and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he did that because L was rapping fast, so.
Shout out to Big L. Where's the piece of him, but.
Yeah, L's a cold motherfucker, like, honestly, like, I've had motherfuckers sit there and say, like, when, I can't knock Eminem, but niggas be like, you know, I'm used to greatest of all time, there's never another rapper that can touch him. Big L. Big L. If you really want shit, Big L could've, cause that motherfucker had some shit. Seriously. He was something serious.
Honestly, I'm not even, I can't lie, I'm not even a big fan of Eminem, but I do give him his props, cause the boy can spit crazy. And name another rapper. First of all, he had so many, like, can't lie. I'm not a fan, so I can't even say. I'm gonna just say, I guess, classics to them. But in the early 2000s, I mean, 2 albums with Diamond. I mean, I can't. Like, you gotta give him his props.
Right. Hey, hold on.
Alright.
Look. Yeah, that's what I think. Okay. That's how I ended up getting it, because I wanted to make sure I got the right one. When do you see? Oh, because I'm on the phone. Okay. Like you were saying?
Oh yeah, he had 2 brothers in the early 2000s. As soon as the album went diamond, I mean, I don't know if they went diamond in that 2000, like that era, or it was like later on they went diamond, but still, he had 2 albums that went diamond in that era. You gotta give him his props.
Hey, but I want to make something clear. When we talk numbers and shit, like that, numbers are so much different back then because you had to buy like physical copies and shit. And even though you have people like bootleg them, it is not as bad as it is right now. Literally everybody go on YouTube and just download everything for free.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of like what Jay-Z's doing with the whole title thing. Even though some of the crap he's doing be extra and difficult, but I like what he's doing. Like, he's trying to get them to like, people just be like, you can do what Chance does. He don't even sell music, but you know, he sells his money, you know that, but.
Right. He get ad money and a bunch of other stuff.
Exactly, but after him.
But nah, I like what he's doing too. And like a lot of people, they hate on him for it. They're like, oh, you charge him the title. And it's like, well, you're supposed to use Apple Music and Spotify, but just because this is owned by Jay-Z, you want to act extra.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't own title, but I like what he's doing though with it. But
I'll use Tidal before I use Apple Music, especially that with this J album. I'm thinking about you really had me look, when he first said, okay, all my music is going on Tidal and you're never going to be able to listen to Reasonable Doubt, I was like, damn. I might have to get this just for that album. And the Black album, for real. And now he got the new one, and like, I've heard like 4 songs just off the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, every radio station played that entire album.
People is going crazy. Like, you on Twitter, people going crazy for that album. Like, it's crazy. Cause, like, they just posting some of the lyrics he said, and he went deep. They said he talked about cheating on Beyonce, he talked about his mom being a lesbian, he talked about, what else did he talk? He talked about a lot of crap.
He talked about Kanye, all this stuff. Yeah, that is like, I really want to hear it because you never really hear him go like introspectively that deep.
He talking about the rappers doing the money phone.
Like, he going I'm glad you said, hey, you know what? Like, Jay, he's a trendsetter for real because, I mean, think about it, like, yeah, auto-tune is hot now, but there was a time where, like, after he got DLA with no rapper was using, there was a long time up until, like, people our age started getting involved.
Yeah. I think really, I don't know, I would say probably like, I feel like T.F.A was going to come and brought it back for real.
Yeah.
Kind of brought it back into that. But it's crazy, you gotta say Jay-Z top 5 though, just because how many rappers you know people still going for crazy for their albums 20 years later?
That's true. I mean, nobody really went crazy for Ice Cube's last album, and that's not even trying to take a shot. But like, I remember it was 2012 or 2013, maybe 2005. I don't know, it was something like that. And I was the only person really listening to, especially my age. Like, yeah. Now, like, everybody our age is going crazy for that Jay album, you know, and people older too, everybody's loving it.
I feel everybody like our age and up, I don't think nobody's younger than us really going for it.
You know, people are not going to understand it, and the production is different. It's not like a regular trap album or something. You know, this is, in this case, I didn't see a news. I thought this one meme, man. This shit made me deep. It was, Nas shaking hands with Jay, and he said, what you trying to kick now with all the
They had a meme where it said it was from a movie and the girl was it was something I don't remember, but the girl was holding the gun to the dude and looked like they was in the studio and they said Beyonce telling Jay to tell the truth on the album. I was like, big dog. Actually speaking of who's up to say,
let's talk about the future, because have you listened to the full album? Because I haven't.
I have not listened to the full album. I've been trying to get title, but they only let you get it if you got Sprint.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to download the song then? Like, you can't, if you don't Sprint, you can't even really register for title, because you just, like, sitting by the window listening to Signal and shit.
For real though. But I downloaded title the other day, and you gotta have title, like, the subscription before like June 26th, and you gotta, what was it? June 26th you gotta have Sprint or you can't get the album to like, I don't know when. So I'm like, I heard a couple songs from it, not all the way, but I heard a couple and
serious? What? Like, you're not gonna be able to get the album after that for a while?
Probably not, like no one did, but you know.
And see, this guy tripping on my nerves. I hate his business fancies.
Hold on real quick. Alright, I'm back.
Dropping down time with some more shit.
But, yeah, Jay-Z,
I mean, that's a smart business move. I'm not gonna lie, but it's annoying.
I mean, yeah, you gotta look at Jay-Z. I mean, I know he said he's trying to put more money in these young artists' pockets because, I mean, you can have what's the name be claiming. So, like, look how what's the name did, Lil Birdman did Lil Wayne. I mean, shoot. I mean, fast. You gotta.
And that was the worst one I've ever seen. I knew a lot of artists was getting, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but yeah, that's the worst one because that relationship just seemed like, I don't know. That was like a ride or die type thing and then you got to do dirty, so I don't know if I call that.
Yeah. But I mean, I I don't know. I really want to hear the album though, cause this is the way people going crazy over it on Twitter and all that and everything. I want to form my own opinion about it, cause you know, you got listen, Jay-Z got women and men really arguing like crazy. Like you just see them going at it. Women is like all the stuff Jay-Z was saying on the album, women been saying, you know, whites have been saying to y'all, but now Jay-Z said it's facts and all that. I'm like, bro, y'all crazy.
They should have seen that coming. Jay is the reason why everybody used to wear, everybody used to wear like, jerseys and headbands, and then he switched it over to, suits and shit, and everybody going to, man's house looking for a suit. Yeah, he is one person, like, when it comes to relevancy, this man really does control the culture, and he does it very well. And he's always to steer in like a good direction too, so you can't really be mad. Like, he's been talking to everybody, telling them to get their picks. I mean, shit. Even when he dissed Nas, he was always on some business shit, trying to like engage people. I know who I paid God Searchlight Publishing. Like, seriously, they're just coming off his albums. Niggas didn't even know what the fucking publishing company was for. This is real. You know, that's one thing I can say you right about. When he do get somebody, he always on, like, just when people say him and Drake are taking shots at each other, when he was on Keys and he was like, till you're on your own, you can't be me. Yeah, cause Drake said, I used to want to be on Rockefeller, but I turned into Drake. Yeah. And like, Drake, till you're on your own, you can't be me. They're like, hey, facts. But I mean, consider that, man. He's a real pioneer. Even though he came like way after like Ice Cube and like, you know, and even like the older pioneers. Even though he came later than all that, he started that work for self type thing. He didn't get signed onto a label. He ended up getting Rockefeller backed by you know, a major, but he started it by himself. You know, I think he was one of the first to do that. You know, I was debating with somebody yesterday. They were talking about like Master P, and then I was like, Jay did it like the best. Yeah, Master P had a really good like roster and all that, and yeah, everybody was getting paid, but I don't know, that Rockefeller dynasty was just crazy. And now look at him now, like it expanded. Like Master P nowhere near Jay.
That's true.
I mean, because even cats like Jay hasn't like officially signed into his album, or onto his label. He got distribution deals for and put him on title. So either way, you're gonna be signed to Jay or another. And everybody that's Master J, don't they get that Rockefeller chain or that Rockefeller chain?
Yeah, I think
I want that jump.
Yeah, I think after a minute, I think usually you pass it down to him. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to you think Memphis Bleak can make a comeback?
Memphis Bleak, like music, like producing or music, or actually making music?
You know, he is a good producer.
Yeah, he was producing hits for Jay, definitely. As a producer, yeah, people still mess with. As music wise,
I don't think he can come out rapping on the track and people take it seriously. Like right, it's gonna be like an ongoing joke forever that, you know, you just hold with, but it's the same thing with like Joe Budden. That nigga can't put out like an album and motherfuckers be serious about it because it's Joe Budden and they're gonna be like, oh, you had that one hit and that's it, just brush it off. Even though the content is really dope.
Joe Budden is super real from people underrate him. It's kind of sad for real.
Because they have that one ongoing joke or like two of them. All they can say is, you got charged for hitting the girl or something that's never really happened, or all you have is pump it up.
I think this is mad because, like they said, he always hating on younger artists. I don't think he's hating on younger, and I think people just gotta realize that. I mean, I understand because honestly, if you think about it, there's a lot of old heads that do hate on young artists for no reason, like Funk Flex. Like,
I don't fuck with Flex at all. I don't get like, he would be the one reason why I never go on fucking Hot 97. I don't care how famous I am.
Seriously. But like, I understand why some people, like some of the old heads, because they really just want bars, and I understand that. And then, I don't even know, because I think people should start coming. Like, if you look at the evolution of the way music was going, I think people should start coming to it. It was turning more into party like. Because if you look at the 80s, it was more about like politics, more like you see at all the rappers, it was more kind of, it had some party songs in there, but it was more about uplifting and like, you know, going strong for like your people and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then when like KRS-One and all that. Exactly, and then when 90s hit, it was more of gangster rap, more party music, you know, like all that. And then 2000 hit. 2000 was basically, 2000 was a good year for music, but it was a lot of one-hit wonders.
Yeah, I think that's when the wave of just I think that's when the business started changing.
Yeah, that's when it came about the business instead of music.
True. Well, no, I think the companies were just looking at it different at this point. They were like, that's when they started doing away with artist development, and that's when they started wanting rappers to come up there with a pre-made jump before they even sign anything.
Yeah.
So and if the label's like, okay, that's a hit, they sign you for that one album, make the money, and then you leave, and that's it. Which is a whack look, because what you're supposed to do is like you bring them a demo tape, and if they like that, they sign you and you record a whole new album with a couple of singles and stuff. But they weren't doing that. They weren't doing no artist development, none of that. So that's why we got like a bunch of one-hit wonders. But they were hard though.
Yeah, I mean, they were hard definitely, but it was a lot of.
Just imagine if a lot of them would have stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like if people say Chameleon is a one-hit wonder, if you really look at his body of work. Like he's dope, man. He's got like a long list of very good music.
Chameleon is still getting money. That boy got enough money to sit front seat in the world at the finals.
That's the crazy thing about it, because everybody just think about riding dirty when you say Chameleon, but that man, like, he did good with his money.
Yeah.
And his music still goes for this.
And that's that's the point. That's why I like a lot of rappers like Jay-Z and Chameleon. And of course people wanna, you know, call them like, you know, them selling out and stuff. Like from all the records Jay-Z made in like the late 90s, early 2000s or whatever, like Excuse Me Miss and all that. You know, I think that's what people was like, oh, Jay-Z, you know, kind of selling out. Even though it was kind of like it's like, I think rap and R&B always kind of collab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely has.
But like, it's basically, I mean, I wouldn't say it kicked up a lot of doors with Jay-Z, but I mean, I think Jay-Z kind of been in the door since he's kind of always that business man.
But I feel like even if Jay wasn't rapping, he would still have his hands somewhere.
Exactly. And like, I don't know why people think, like nowadays, I'm gonna say, even though people don't hear it, if you think you can just rap nowadays, honestly, it's sad, honestly, but if you think you can just rap nowadays and get to a high status point or be rich, then it's not gonna happen. You see Drake, Drake came out rapping and singing. Yeah, honestly, Drake just rap, he would not do what he had just right now.
He really wouldn't, because especially like in this climate right now, because at this point you really have to have some sort of like melody, you know, you have to. And like, I mean, what I think artists should do, like if you can be lyrical and you got a little bit of a melody to it and you're trying to figure out your style, I know you hear me talking about Kevin Gates a lot, but for real, like if you listen to him, like yeah, he's got that melodic sound, even if you don't really like his sound, it's still melodic, but he can get lyrical or like a storytelling genre, like there's substance in there, yet it still appeals to the modern day sound. And I feel like more artists gotta get hit to that, you know. So I'm not saying bite Kevin Gates or anything, but stop biting the future.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I hate when a lot of people say a lot of artists sound alike. I can't lie, in the mainstream, I mean, I think this is why a lot of people get mainstream, because, I mean, you see something be successful, of course you're gonna go, you know, you're gonna go try that. That's what everybody does. Like everybody, like a lot of people nowadays still try to diss people before it come up, and it don't work anymore because people don't care anymore. Like 50 Cent did it, because around that time, it
We're
worked.
the only person that's allowed to do that. Only 50 can do that. Only 50 did Jay-Z and get a response.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves a response. It's like,
I'm all about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents?
Like, you know, people like the X, I don't know how to say his name. Basically,
his or something.
Yeah, like, you know, coming at like Drake and, you know, now I think he just came out J.Cole and all that.
You don't want this though. You don't want this though.
I
I feel like you come on that double XL first one type. I just watched that yesterday.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday too. I don't feel like he's like genuine about it. I just feel like he just trying to hit that come up. Like,
well, you better chill for real, because I feel like, the little dude nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Even though his antics is like, full of coonery. No bullshit, is very coonish. But he's kind of nice, but I don't think he can see Cole. I want to hear Cole in a real battle. I don't want to hear Cole against Biggie. I want to hear him, like, against somebody, like, for real.
Yeah, Cole said he wouldn't do a battle because it's not in the black culture.
I wish him and Wale would have had, like, a real battle.
Him and Wale going at it, that would have been nice.
Hell yeah, I mean, you know what? That could have gave Wale a chance to, like,
but I'm not saying this
because he's been slept on for a little bit. So if he would beat Cole, if they would have had a real battle, it would have been really good for him.
I'm gonna hear this right now. Wale would have won that.
And that would have been great, because you know what? Cole, even if he would have lost, he would still be
lyrically. Wale would have won that. Popularity, J.Cole would have won that.
Yeah. But it's like the Jay and Nas thing, because Nas wasn't very popular when he put out either, but shit.
And that's what I said one time. I said in my rap, because I was like, the popular vote doesn't matter. Look what happened to Hillary. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened. Look what Remy did to Nicki. What we should have done to Drake. Like,
yeah, definitely what Meek should have did to Drake. I was very disappointed.
When that happened, when Meek came out that tweet, and I'm like, yo, are you serious? I'm like, yo, Meek about to murder dude. I'm hoping Meek murdered dude. And then I'm like, come on, Meek. What is you shaking my head, man? Oh my goodness.
Well, also though, like there was a lot of pressure out there, because with the internet now, like that was moving so fast, like the fact that Meek didn't respond in the first 5 days had everybody fucked up.
And they didn't realize that back in the day, Nas didn't respond for a minute.
Yeah, it was 6 months.
Yeah.
Like now, like if you don't respond in the next couple of days, everybody's like, well, and then you finally put it out, everybody's like, why did you even put that out? Like everybody is done with that now. We're on to the next thing, because people's attention span is so fucking long.
Seriously. And that's when they was talking that Jay-Z interview just recently. I don't know if it's recently, but I remember Jay-Z interview, and they was like, how can you get the people attention span basically to last longer on like albums or something? Because Jay-Z was like, that's up to the people. And I'm like, that's true. Like, you can't force somebody to, like, even the album can be 10 out of 10, greatest, the best album of all time. And if people want to listen to it and pass on the next week, they can. So, like,
yeah, that's very true. I mean, because the only thing that you can really do is just have an album full of substance. And, beyond that, like, there's not too much you can do. Like, I mean, and it's because everybody's so used to, like, music they can just listen to it one time and catch everything. Like, it's not really supposed to be like that. Like, even another interview, Jay was talking, and he said, how the fuck are you going to write a review if my album's only been out for 5 minutes, You sure if you call it a classic, it's just like you missed everything. You missed the instrumentation, like, the concept behind the song.
Seriously. Like, I was listening to Kendrick Lamar's album, and that album, like, I think people kind of passed on. I don't think people passed on that album quick, because like even a month later it was still at number 2. So I'm like, okay, people are obviously still listening to it. People just not talking about it. And that's what I think a lot of people miss, because a lot of people be like, oh, dang, they passed on the album quick. And like after a month of people talking about it on Twitter, of course it's gonna die down. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about anything a month later, but that means people is not still listening to it.
Look, the way I put it is, as long as your single is still playing on the radio, because the radio only play like the same 5 songs. If you're still in rotation and rather heavily, and you still pop it. Yeah. It's been a while, and they still playing K-Dot. You know what I'm saying? A couple songs too. Like I don't even think, is DNA even one of the singles?
I don't remember what we was saying.
I know Humble was, but what was DNA for real?
I don't think DNA was. I think Humble. I think between the singles was probably Humble and. Can't remember. I think it was Humble. I don't remember anything else in the single except Humble.
Well, it's so banging both of them songs, matter of fact, we were just listening to that yesterday.
I was listening to Humble before yesterday,
Yeah, I be acting stupid every time I come on. Like, my homeboy put the beat on one day, and it was that one, and I just.
A lot of people don't like the song, and you know why a lot of people don't like the song? Honestly, I think it's a lot of younger generation, like younger than us even, like 12 or maybe younger probably. But it was like the beat was too basic.
That's because it's got to be the younger generation because they're used to like a lot of layers on the beat. And we're young, so like we still remember
exactly. Like we was young enough to know the type of beat she's talking about, but at the same time, like we know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like it's with that beat, it was just more like about timing in order to get that rhythm right that makes you act stupid. Like that shit. Every time I come on, I dance. I have to. Like
I think the beat's simple, but it's like nice.
Yeah, it was everything was well put together. You know, it definitely makes me dance every time I hear it. So.
I said that Kendrick Lamar himself is just like the NWA of today, and I agree with that definitely.
I can see that because like he got both of the sides, the rebellious side, and then like the deeper political side and things of that nature. Even though like his style is a lot more like I don't want to say soft, but it is softer than like the NWA sound. It was real in your face. I mean, you have that Ice Cube delivery, of course, but K-Dot's delivery is a lot different.
Actually, if you go listen to the song off his album with YouTube, I think it's XXX, the Triple X thing. That's very NWA.
I believe it. You put those two up because Kendrick he can get very aggressive. Like he can. We've all heard it. We heard it, man. Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah. So I like when he gets like that because it's just I don't know, like it's real raw, like, and I miss that.
He's one of the exactly. He's literally probably like the only artist to say that I like when he get.
I know. We'll go back and forth to cigarette. Right back.
But I like when he get super aggressive. But sometimes like I like when J.Cole do it if he do it alright. But Kendrick basically like hardcore 4. Basically.
Yeah. Like when he really I love when Kendrick get aggressive. I like when Cole do it too, but you gotta do it right. Like it's gotta be like it has to be like an authentic kind of like snap. Yeah. He's really in his zone.
Yeah. It's so fun. Actually, speaking of them two, who would you compare more to Tupac out of all of them?
Out of both of them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about that. Actually, you know what? I don't. You know what? You know who I would compare more to Tupac? I was just listening to what fucking song was that? Sing About Me yesterday. Yeah. By Kendrick. Yeah, it's gotta be Kendrick, man. And like I don't like comparing people to Tupac, but if there was a person I could compare to him, it would be but then again I don't know for real because you know what? Kendrick would be more like on the Tupac side. I see Cole as more like a Nas.
That's what I was thinking about. The funny thing is the only reason why I compare I said Kendrick's influence would be more like Pac, and the funny thing is, I said Kendrick would be more Nas because he's more lyrical, and I said J. Cole was more Tupac, just because Tupac, you know, he wasn't a super lyrical dude, he was more off emotion and all that, and that's like J. Cole's not super lyrical, but you know, he's more off of emotion and all that.
Yeah, that's true. I can definitely see that, but the reason why I say Kendrick is more like the Pac is because, well, never mind, I can't even say that because you know what, Cole got some shit that like fuck around and really change a nigga mood. Because I was gonna say like, you know what, you listen to Think About Me, that first verse, the end, that fuck around make a nigga cry. But
yeah, that song,
that's it, yeah. But Cole got some shit like that too, though.
Keisha's song too. I call that Brenda's Baby Part 2.
Yeah, you know, that's what he said, the best reserve of British got a baby to know the same word.
Yeah, we always say that's Part 2. But,
man, Cole, I don't care what nobody says. I be reading these blogs and these comment sections, they be saying, oh, Cole overrated. I'm like, how though? Like, he was slept on for so fucking long. Now he's popping, and niggas talk about you over how, like, really works for that shit. And like, fuck, Kendrick's first album, you know, came out and it just popped, like, but for Cole, it was like,
a lot of people don't even know that Section 80 was really the first album. Everybody think that's a mixtape.
oh, so, yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Because I was confused when I heard we got, him and his producer got, sued for, sampling the horns on Rigor Mortis.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I thought it was a free mixtape, so I was like, how the fuck did he get sued for that? So if it's an album, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, a lot of people
like Section 80 pop too, like that shit, or at least in Cali it did, because I remember when that came out, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. Kendrick, I wasn't even a big fan of Kendrick for real. Like, it was like, it's like this. Basically, you know, growing up like with a bunch of nonsense in the house, I hear Jay-Z's ass. So, but now I'm like a fan of Jay-Z because I actually gave him a chance because I grew up and got my own opinion and stuff. I'm like, okay, actually Jay-Z's pretty dope. But you know, I grew up on that still big nonsense.
You know what's funny? It's like, it was the opposite of my household. My mom fucking hated Nas. Like, she fucking hated Nas. So like, naturally I was just like, okay, well I'm not really I ain't really listening to him too much until I heard Ether, and I was like, yo, hold up. Then I started looking at this nigga's whole background. I heard, The World Is Yours, and I was like, oh, I remember this song. And then I started fucking with Illmatic. I started fucking with Illmatic, and I was like, yo, man, I was better than J, Mom.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the same thing. It was kind of, I mean, I wasn't prepared to the same thing, but like my brother, you know, he's a big Drake fan, sort of, kind of. So, you know, and all I really listened to was J.Cole. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of music like that. It was time basically where all I did was listen to was 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. I can't lie, that's all I used to listen to. And then, so it was time all who I really listened to was J.Cole and like, you know, probably Drake. Cause Drake was rapping at the time. I'm like, you know, he wasn't singing so much. So, and then, you know, when they kind of started beefing, you know, I was listening to Drake's side at the point. And then, but you know, my uncle, all the people that used to, you know, write in my family, you know, they was basically big on like, you know, writing your own stuff, you know, all that stuff. You know, that's the kind of the same mentality I grew up with. So I kind of lost respect for Drake when I learned he wasn't really writing his shit. And I was like, I don't know if it's true or not, but then at the same time, after the whole thing got exposed, he started saying them corny lyrics. I'm like, he had to have somebody writing for him.
Yeah, I'm about to fuck your whole perception up on some shit, and I really hope I don't get beat up for this, because this is my perception up at a lot of people. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start with Drake. Alright. Okay, so you know that Lucifer song, right?
Yeah.
We all seen that Kanye the video of him with the Kanye reference track. Yeah. Kanye was actually sitting over that. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, what the fuck is his name? T.D. Crack. So I saw this interview, you know when Beans was beefing with Jada? Yeah. Man, I swear up and down, I had Beans back like a motherfucker. I was like, yo, Beans won that shit. Like, I never that shit. That put your hands up, Joe, that shit was hard. Like, everything kissed ass on that joint. And then, T.D. Crack was talking about, he was like, oh no, fucking, Young Chris and, Chino helped him like that joint. Yeah. He was like, they just helped him with a couple punches, and I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. You talk about a couple punches. There was a couple punches in there that was really hard. Like, do I credit that to them? Like, exactly. And I was like, that's Beans though. Like I had I still do, I really do fuck with Beans, but when I heard that shit really hurt my, cause you know what, that was one diss track I felt like needs to be on like the top fucking 3 pick of greatest diss tracks of all time, but the fact that he didn't write that whole thing himself really fucked me up. But it's just, you know, it really makes you look at a lot of different cats different, because these are the same cats that had us thinking that you have to write your shit or it's not real hip-hop, you're not a real MC. Exactly. Meanwhile, you know, because I ain't never had nobody help me on the bar. The most I ever had was a motherfucker through the chorus for me, but I'm not going to spit it right here. You going to spit the chorus. It would use my credibility to get fucked up.
Exactly, because my uncle always told me, like, you know, write your own stuff, and that's why, like, I practice them every day to just get my stuff on. Like, I won't have to have nobody write for me ever. But what's crazy is, like, man, what was I say? Oh, I think what Omar OG used to do, what Eminem did, Eminem, when Eminem, you know how people like Jay and Eminem, they don't credit a lot of people, so when they credit you, you know you're doing something right. So when Eminem talking about Kendrick, talking about how great he was, and he wanted to see if Kendrick really wrote his stuff, and so he told Kendrick to come to the studio, just him and nobody else, so it was just him and Kendrick, and he said Kendrick wrote like a fire-ass verse. So, he knows Kendrick really write this shit. I think more OGs should really start doing that.
Yeah, and taking these young ones under their wing. I would love to have a mentor like that. If I could have like if I could, oh my God, you know how happy I'd be if I could have like Nas or Ice Cube or something like that. Be like, yo, you dope, but I want to see like what you really about. Like I seen this video, it was DMX, before man, now my heart hurts because I was thinking about like the newer DMX interviews. He's upset and it hurts me. But anyway, it was like an older joint, and there's these younger cats that was spitting for him or whatever, and he was giving him the game. He was like, all right, I want you to spit a code 16. So dude started freestyling and all that. He was like, all right, stop. That shit was dope, but when I tell you to spit a code 16, you gotta learn how to be able to like stop at that 16 bar, because what it's all about is being able to compress everything that you gotta say in that little short allotted amount of time that you have. And he was just giving him the game, and I was like, that's beautiful, because X is a legend, and I don't feel like he gets his props that's really due, because I be hearing rumors. I heard X got in Jay's ass in the battle. I seen the cipher, but I heard X got in Jay's ass. I heard he was going to do Jay too in the battle.
Hey, that's 16 bars. I didn't even think of that for real. Like that's actually some shit to think about. Like.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I be trying to tell you, count your bars, please, right?
I know how to count my bars. I'm just like my uncle, he don't even count his bars. I know how to count my bars. I don't know. I'm just so used to not doing it now that it's just like, I don't do it. But now that you say that and I actually think about it, I might actually really try to get used to doing it.
That's like some niggas keep saying about the but when you say it, it's facts.
Right. But that's crazy though. I didn't even think of that.
It's true though. And plus also it helps you with the flow and where the beat drops, because you can break that flow down into a song once you do that.
Yeah. That's actually, I'm gonna have to definitely do that. That's crazy.
Matter of fact, you know what? DMX, so speaking of classic albums, that man has 4 fucking certified classics. He has more fan classics, but he's got 4 definite undeniable certified classics.
What's your favorite album of his?
Oh my God, why the fuck he do this?
Even though it's popular, what everybody says, like, I don't even care. I gotta say It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
It's between that and Flesh in My Flesh, Blood in My Blood.
Ooh.
Those are 2 really, really solid albums.
Man.
I don't see nothing on either one, so.
Exactly, I can listen to that from the back.
Yeah, multiple times. Like, I put those 2 up there with Me Against the World, Ready to Die. Like, those are one of my favorite albums of all time.
I feel like we need to listen to. I feel like we need to do something. I don't know, listen to it though. I don't even know. I feel like we should look up underground, do a thing about underground rappers too though.
Definitely, man. You know what? Because when I was in Cali, a lot of cats out there, I feel like a lot of cats that you think I felt like they hated on mainstream just because it seemed like the thing to do. But they got me real hip to a lot of underground artists. That's how I learned about the motor technique. I learned about Tech 9. I'm not really too big on either one at the moment, but there was a time where I really thought they was the food chain, definitely. But it was this cat, his name Deltron 3030 or something. That nigga from Washington State. The dude is hard, he got a little white boy voice on him. Lyrically, he nice, he left his balls on him for sure.
There's a lot of modern to today rappers that, and you know how they say history repeats itself. Honestly, I think history is it's true. Honestly, I think it's true. You see a lot of stuff that's crazy that really repeats itself. Like, if you really listen to a lot of underground rappers that's coming up, R&B, rap, all that, it literally sounds like a modern, not in the early 2000s sound. It's crazy.
Yeah, even when you listen, especially when you listen to R&B, I'm noticing the 90s sound is coming back, with a modern shit. You listen to that Childish Gambino joint, and then mind you, I didn't even know this song was by Childish Gambino. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? The joint they playing on the radio all the time?
Yeah, Redbone.
Yeah, that joke. I was like, yo, that sound like, man.
That sound like some of our parents grew up on some 70s stripes.
That's what I'm saying, like, what the fuck? And then, shit, just in general, like, I've been saying this for a long time. I told my mom this back when I was like 13. I was like, yo, this shit's going in a cycle because, like, when it got back to the early 2000s, it was party music. And the 80s was really, really, really big on party music, especially like the 70s, you know, when DJ Cool really, like, created the shit. That's what it was all about.
Yeah.
Until, like, people like Cool Mo D and LL Cool J came in, it was on some bullshit, and, you know, like, we're getting political. And then, the 90s came around and got really gutter. Maybe 2000s it was still better, but had that party feel. 2010 come around and it's on that party shit. But you got K-Dot and Cole really like making
they inspiring the younger artists.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you know now it's getting ready to turn into something like a beast that is I think a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I think honestly if you hear like we're gonna do another one, I'm gonna take like a couple artists listening, you tell me and we're gonna talk about it. But honestly, I think if it keeps going from the way I'm hearing the artists I've been, cause I didn't like saw her like 5 different artists in like the past like 2-3 days, and I'm like, yo, if it keeps going this way, and like the lyrics to everything, I'm like, yo, we could like this generation will probably find to be something instead of known as the mama rappers.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? We gotta find a new name for, just like you were saying, like everyday struggle. I feel like mumble rap is low-key disrespectful to these niggas because that nigga actually dope. Like, I used to really hate on this shit, but I mean, this is dope. I didn't even feel like this nigga. If you ever actually feel like that,
I can't allow to listen to that. But actually, to me, the Lil Uzi is not even a mama rapper. I can understand what he's saying. All my friends are there pushing to it. That's not like I can understand what I can't rap the whole thing without like listening to it. If I listen to it, I can rap the whole thing to you. That's not mama rap to me. To me, like Future back in the day, he used to mama rap, but now you can kind of understand what he's saying.
Right, but you know what? I think we need to call Wayne for that. I think Wayne needs to be originator just because of the Carter 3.
Yeah. But like a lot of people they say mumble rap is not mumble rap to me. Like Migos, they're not mumble rap to me. Lil Yachty, they call him mumble rap. Like he's not mumble rap. Like none of these people are mumble rap.
You can clearly understand the question. You know, I was on this comment section one day. They were talking about T Grizzly. T Grizzly to me is like the hardest rapper out right now. They were talking about this nigga said, he said, man, fuck all this mumble rap bullshit, I'm a real rap because like I was like, son, have you listened to T Grizzly, bro?
He's awesome mumble rap.
The same fucking cadence as like what people consider to be a mumble rapper. Like he's not like it's not the same at all. And he's a very versatile artist, by the way. I just gotta shout him out real quick because like that nigga he can sing and he's real lyrical, like
you know what I'm saying, like cause that what's the song? Is it called the first? What's that song called? That he did
the song that really blew up.
Yeah, what's it called? Yeah. That song, that joint is nice. I didn't really care for it at first because like I would hear it here and there, and I wouldn't even listen to it until I actually played it. And I'm like, yo, this is go hard. And I'm sitting here, yes, I'm flat, bro. I'm just going crazy with this go hard.
Yeah, you can't listen to that and not even want to fight a dance or something. Like that shit crazy. Yo, that whole mixtape, I'm trying to tell you. What the fuck is it called? I got it on my phone. Let me find that junk so I can tell you what it's called real quick. I have that bitch, and it is you gotta listen to it because like it's called like two songs, is that like for real? Yeah. It's like my moment. That's what it's called.
But back to this mumble rapper thing, because I'm still in my mind. I'm trying to figure out who started the mumble rap for people to start calling mumble rap, like people that's actually mumbling. Cause like to me, even after Future back in the day was mumbling, he wasn't really mumbling that much. Like on some songs, some lyrics. But like,
they can't, like, those, I hate to say it, but them white folks can't even understand that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They've been saying that since Wayne was up. Man, it's like they've been saying that since hip-hop was hip-hop. They're like, that's not music, you know what I'm saying? It's the same, they're always gonna have the same, the more people always have the same complaints as the people that came before them. That's like, they was talking about that with Ray Charles. Like, they was trying to say Ray Charles music ain't music and it's the devil and all this other shit. So, You know?
I think that's just old folks and old folks.
Yeah, old folks. Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, probably even though the one that's happening when we like 40, 50 and our kids listen to music, we probably be like, man, this ain't music. Like, we listen to it.
Why did my grandbaby can't dress him like these rap niggas and songs? No.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. And I'm just trying to figure out who they think. Like, cause honestly, a lot of people say mumble rap doesn't mumble rap. Like, mumble rap to me is mumble. Like,
you know who a mumble rapper is 21 Savage.
21?
Does he low-key do mumble? Like, he does, but like, that's not a bad thing. It goes good with the sound. And 21 Savage dope.
I don't know. I gotta listen to him more. I know one song that I have heard. I mean, I know the name of the song, but one song I have heard was with the Young Savage, Why You Trapping So Hard.
Oh, you gotta listen to the rest of that mixtape. 21 Savage is dope. You gotta listen to what's that one song, Red Ops. Oh my god, when I hear that, bro, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna put my job to a gangbang.
But a lot of people they call the mumble rap. I think like you can't call Lil Yachty mumble rap. He just
no, it's not. I'm getting ready to be beat. I'm sorry.
Even if you don't like him, like people so mad talking about all these rappers talking about drugs, telling little kids to get out of drugs. Okay, you don't have to like Lil Yachty music, but he's not telling these kids to go out and do drugs at least.
He makes good shit music. He really
does. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about Molly Percocets.
Yeah, facts. But some of his songs that really do rock with, like he did this one song, like after the whole Hot 97 thing, like it was like a legit song. It wasn't like he went back up there to spit again. I saw that too, but like the other joint, that joint was hard. And even on the I Spy joint, like when his first came on, that's my favorite part of the whole song. Yeah. It's a good record, like. So,
can't lie to you. I hate that Kyle dude.
Who the other dude that was on the song?
Yeah, I don't like him, man. I don't know why. There's something about him I don't like.
Well, leave him alone. His take was nice, so I saw with my little lie.
I get him with fans. I listen to his other music. I don't like him, man.
I haven't listened to his other music. That's probably why. I'm sorry. Okay, Kyle.
Like, man, I don't know. Like, it's only a few rappers that I could say I heard, like, I think I like two Lil Uzi Vert songs. I think that was Now I Can Do It I Want, and that's just a workbook.
You know who dope is like fucking Ray Shremmerd, bro. I used to low-key
thought they would be one-hit wonders.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That is exactly what I was gonna say. I thought they just had like one song and then that was it. And then when they came out with that single By Chance for like two, I was like, this song hard, bro. Oh, this is Ray Shremmerd too. And then I heard a bunch of I heard Black Guidos over this shit hard.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. I like that song, Nothing Good Right to Swear.
Yeah,
that's my song.
Yeah, Ray Shremmerd dope, man. They're gonna be around for a while. They got a good baby on them.
And I heard they be working for a lot of people. Like I heard they work for a chorus or something for like Beyonce and all that. I'm like, for it?
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, and I think they was on cause my poppy got serious like time. I think they was on Sway or something. About it. I was like, yo, that's how you know.
I was like, they probably gonna be around. I didn't think Migos was gonna be as big as they are. I didn't think they was gonna be. I don't know, like I thought they was gonna be like the same as Racing. I thought they was gonna be like right there. But I didn't know they was gonna be as big as they are too. Cause they kind of like to me they're kind of bigger than Racing because like.
They got a really big label. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really fuck with Migos at all. Like when I first heard them, like I heard that Versace joint, and I really only listened to it for Drake.
Exactly.
And then, I was like, okay, these niggas sound weird. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought the niggas kind of sounded weird. Then I moved to Oregon on that song. Everybody out here fucking with Migos, and I was like, I wasn't too into it at all. I was more into cause they got me hip to Kevin Gates out here, so I was more into that.
I'm trying to think of a song really got me hooked to them. I can't think of a song. I don't know. I think it was the time when they was dropping his back to back like Fight Night and all that. They was dropping.
I'm getting into Fight Night was one. Like I have that mixtape matter of fact on here. What is it? No Labels 2.
Hey, they Culture album was dope, but yeah, it was No Labels 2. I haven't listened to that mixtape fully, but
Honestly, I have so many mixtapes on my phone. Like I literally have 3,000 songs on my phone. I was like 2.5, like 2,500 like deep stuff. Just gonna be honest.
But that Culture album was dope. I don't know if you listened to that.
Nah, but my number is they'd be hitting me too. I'm like, yeah, this song hard, and I never go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Like it's hard, but it's not. I don't know. But the only song I still listen to from them is probably T-Shirt.
Yeah. I be singing that joint like at work.
Exactly, randomly. Kind of thing. Yeah,
I think what most of hip hop is about nowadays is just to have that catchy song, like that's good for a vine.
Exactly.
Get you viral real quick. Like I mean, think about that Black Gillis song. That Black Gillis song is gonna be a hit regardless, but that mannequin challenge is what really did it.
Exactly. That boosted that up, and that's the sad thing about Vine being going, because when you know you put your song out on Vine, you most likely was gonna blow up.
I didn't mean to ask you because I know you don't like gates like that. I'm not going to talk about them a lot just during this little podcast we having, but like, have you really like went back and listened to some of the music?
I don't even like dislike gates like that. I think he actually pretty dope, guys, because I like some of his songs. He had this one song, because I forgot who always be playing him a lot. Somebody I know is really big, and so he had this one song. That one song he played, that I said it was a really, really song.
Yeah.
I think he got low-key lyrical on that song. It's pretty dope. It was another song. It's not that popular of his, but I forgot what it was called, but I was listening to it. Like, I like Nature Lil Beck, you know.
You actually like listen to this nigga and listen to like some of his old mixtapes and you'll see why like I really fuck with him. Like you gotta listen to Luca Brasi too.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to Stranger Than Fiction. That is a really, really good one, Stranger Than Fiction. Make 'Em Believe is pretty good, but that John Isla, it's an album. It's the same album Really Willie's on. Listen to that jump. Yeah, definitely. The Luca Brasi too is like and Stranger Than Fiction are the two you really gotta listen to. If there was like a classic mixtape category, I'd put that there. Both of them.
Classic mixtape. That's another one you have to do. Classic mixtape.
I'm gonna do that right now. Look, listen. Every Desert Storm mixtape. Every Southern Snake mixtape.
Oh my god. Every Lil Wayne mixtape.
The new DJ K-Slay beef record. DJ K-Slay used to be the shit, man. What happened to him? Don't he DJ for like one of these radio stations?
Probably. That's what every old DJ kind of do.
DJ Envy, Charlamagne God.
Like that.
DJ Envy had some butt ass shit back in the day on his mixtape.
For real. Oh my goodness.
DJ Clue, that nigga, he has like the hardest Nas songs on his shit, known to man. Like I heard this one Jay-Z I never heard before. That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wanna be God, he's just the next rapper to die. Sucker. I was like,
You know what I would love to hear? If Tupac didn't die. And Jay-Z's about to drop his Destination.
I would love to hear that.
Exactly. I'm like,
you know what? When I heard about that, I got scared. I'm not gonna lie, because Pac is my favorite rapper of all time. And he's probably the reason why I do what I do.
Yeah.
In the way that I do it, at least. So when I heard that, I was like, no, why did you even bring that up? Like, don't ever speak about that. And what's sad is when Jay died, they're probably gonna play that bitch, and I'm gonna be very mad.
Definitely bring out some stuff when you heard. That's crazy. You know, I would love to see a Jay-Z movie. That's gonna be crazy if his story.
Yeah, because I've been watching as much interviews and like documentaries as I can, and like his life was pretty wild, and I wanna know more about it.
I heard like the story that he like shot his brother. He shot somebody in the foot or leg for taking his drugs or something like that.
That was his chain.
I'm like, bro, you crazy.
Now he shot his uncle.
That's some crazy stuff to do, man.
I mean, you gotta think, that's like back in the 80s, and you know, in the 80s everybody had them big old ropes. And
there's a picture of him in the 80s and everybody had them big chains on chains.
I think Slick Rick and Run DMC got that poppin'.
I'm like, that's ridiculous.
I want to dress like Slick Rick one day.
I'm gonna get one.
I'm gonna dress just like Slick Rick one day.
I'm gonna get a random bitch.
I got like 2 little ones now. But I want like an 85mm don't. My girls came to like my girls came to like 6mm. And they only 24 inches.
I got this AV.
Bro, you gotta stop.
You gotta stop. Oh, that's crazy. Jay-Z coming to you, try to sign you right now. You take it?
Is Jay-Z trying to sign me right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna look at the paperwork first and see what's up. But yeah, I'd love to be signed by Jay, especially like if he ain't gonna be able to take the time to do the artist development.
Yeah.
That's fine though. I'll be able to work with a lot of in-house people. That's Cole, and I know Cole will take the time to do it. Especially if like we vibe like that, and I'm sure we would. We have the same love for music. Like he seems like a nigga I'd really love to kick it with in the industry. He'd be one of those few dudes I can really chill with.
Yeah.
You gotta think like there's a lot of people that's just on Tidal in general, and that's a lot of other like plugs you can mess with. I mean, you even got like CMG. You know what I'm saying? That's Yo Gotti, Moneybag Joe, and Black Youngster. You got tons of people on there. Like
you got Rihanna.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'd love to write for Rihanna.
I'd love to do more to Rihanna.
But that's the fact, right?
True. Yeah. Who else do you had? You know, if Lil Wayne would have signed to Rock Nation back when he was on signing, I think that was like 08, they were talking about it. That would have been crazy.
Bro, Rockefeller would have been the most unstoppable force of like, that would have been crazy. But imagine if things would have took a turn for the worse, because you gotta remember, like, it was Rockefeller back then with Dame Dash.
Yeah.
So imagine if Dame Dash would have took Wayne.
No, the thing, you know what I want to know is, if Lil Wayne would have went to Rock Nation, would we still have Drake and Nicki? If we did have Drake and Nicki, would they be different? Like a different rapping style? Because I mean, you have a Jay-Z or Dame Dash, somebody around y'all would imagine your rap style would be different. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe not the rap style, but I think if Drake wasn't discovered by Wayne, I think things would be way different. Maybe he would be handling things different. And I feel like
I feel like Drake wouldn't be as big right now if he wasn't.
I mean, for real, because his early support mostly came from Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Because Wayne was that, like, I mean, that's why people listen to him in the first place. Drake is sitting on Wayne's spot, because Wayne was the untouchable one. Everything he touched turned fucking platinum with diamonds on it.
Yeah.
And now Drake is on that where, like, you know, he can fart on the track, and it's just
exactly. And that's the crazy thing, cause like, and that's the reason people probably would. That's why I said Drake wouldn't be. Maybe he probably be as big as he is right now, but I think it would take him a minute to get big. Cause Drake came in and got big. You know what I'm saying? He was in everybody's song because Wayne signed him. Right? When at that time, you know, Wayne was that type of artist and was like, oh, the top artist who signed you, what you got? He signed him for a reason. And that's the same thing, kind of like with or just a top artist period. Like a lot of people listen to Dave East got this new fame because Nas signed him. So Nas signed you, what you got?
Yeah, you got to, I mean, cause think about it, like, Nas had been going on for a long time, and I don't remember him signing very many people at all.
Yeah.
So, if Nas signs you, you got instant clout.
Exactly.
I mean, imagine, like, if Nas signed me, man, like, I'm walking out like, my shit do not stink.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jay-Z and J.Cole, like.
Yeah, facts.
You got it.
But honestly, at this point, I don't feel like the only thing an artist should be signing for is a distribution deal. And the only distribution deal I'm signing for is going to be Tidal, and I'm not even doing that right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to be good for the pocket. Like, you young niggas that's out there listening right now. What you got to do is get that card up first. So you're going to have that. Like, you can pay. He's like YouTube, SoundCloud, all that shit first. Yeah. And then when people really get hit to you, got like a really strong following, then remove all that shit and put it on Tidal.
I feel like you can do a good, you can do a good, I don't even know, like, just, you know, you're going to get those good streams and all that. I wouldn't say, I mean, you should be up there before you can, like, you know, you can probably go platinum like that, you know, like a J.Cole, Kendrick. But I'd say maybe like a Wale, or not like a Wale, let's say more of who can I think of that can do a good stream. Maybe like a Meek Mill. You know, Meek Mill probably do a good 150K. You know.
Right.
You know, like around there, probably like every time around there, you know, you do good streams and you get, you know, if you do a 5K, don't do it.
Exactly. So there's no point.
Exactly.
Because, you know, everybody will listen to music if it's free, but not very many people are actually going to buy it. I mean,
exactly. I feel like people wouldn't rap about it.
Yeah, on Facebook, I just saw this meme that was saying, like, reading Jay-Z lyrics because that's a full title or something like that. You know?
Exactly. In addition, you hear the beat him actually delivering it.
Exactly. Because like, I've been reading them and I'm like, yo, this is dope, but like, I want to hear his cadence to it. Like, how did he put those words together? Because when you just read it, sometimes it seems like it doesn't even rhyme.
Yeah.
But that's I like it too. Like, it's a lot of it has to do with like the way that you say it and stuff. So it's hard for me to imagine how it actually sounds.
Oh, okay, so that's crazy. Hold on, I'm on Instagram and it says Kanye just left title and he's starting to lawsuit.
Exactly. Why can't we just respond to those?
Jay-Z and Kanye even. That would be amazing.
Kanye done that.
Shoot. Hey, but that should be a crazy beat. Actually, the crazy thing is and people don't realize, people, when Drake get mad, like, I guess Drake, I don't know. Like, you know, Drake, obviously he's going to be one of the, people know him as one of the greatest rappers, writers, all that. So now when people say, oh, Drake's one of the greatest artists, but he's not a good rapper because he doesn't write his stuff. Once somebody come out and say you don't write your stuff, even though it's true, like, you can be one of the biggest rappers in the game, I come out and say, no, I don't even write his stuff. And even though I know you really do, even though I say it, people still going to second guess you, period.
Yeah, definitely, you gotta do the most to stop that. You gotta like have a camera on you while you writing 16 real paper.
Even though people come up now, he just got this on a text message. Somebody would come to him.
Not to be on Facebook Live, and I'm not to use like a real pen and pad.
True. Right.
And then leak all my music pretty much. Like you could have a watch me in the studio, right?
That's crazy though.
And yeah, it's crazy how you can just do that, because what's wild is like, back to that Beans and that Jadakiss beef, like, he straight up said, like, I heard Styles P be the ghost of your shit. I could tell in his style he like most of your shit. But like, nobody really said that, you know, like nobody really believed that Styles P was writing for Kiss. And come to find out, like, that same record Beans had no writing.
Yeah.
According to P.D. Crack.
I
mean, think about it. We all still fuck with Beans. Jerry was using reference tracks. You know what I'm saying?
It's always gonna be a dent in your legacy period when somebody comes in your way. Like me and you were talking on Facebook that one time about I forgot what you said, but then I was like, well, you talking about the Lucifer track from Kanye, and I was like, well, that's the one song we know out of Jay's whole discovery or whatever, with the whole crack period. And for what we know, it's probably more out there, of course, but for what we know, Quentin Miller was writing for Drake for a good year or so.
And not only that, like, you know, there's reference tracks for some Party.
You know what I'm saying?
Reference tracks. He also did some shit for Rihanna, too. Party did.
And you know what? That's what I hate.
I think that's what those are. Gotcha.
But, yeah, sorry about that. But, what was you saying?
I was just saying, Party Next Door, he did reference tracks for Drake and Rihanna, and I think that's where they got that little dance hall, like African drum thing from.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the crazy thing is, I hate that how people call these singers like super talented that don't rap them. So not even coming at Rihanna, but there's a lot of people, I mean, I get how you get reference tracks on, songs from some people, of course, but when there's certain music, like my opinion, I gotta listen to the reference track because if it's the exact same thing that Party Next Door did, it's just with a Rihanna voice, then I'm losing all respect. Now, if your cadence is different, if you just want to use the words and stuff, I can respect that a little bit more. But if it's the take the flow and write your own lyrics. Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, if a motherfucker send me a reference track, I'm taking their verse completely off and I'm just rewriting it. All you did was just give me a verse to make a verse that's better than yours. You know, they can inspire me. Exactly. I hate when people, listen to that when I'm in the studio, somebody records it before me because it's like, okay, well now I'm about to make my verse better than yours. Like, it would do the same thing, if I had a track. Like, I'm about to shit on your joke. Yeah. That's like, but that's why I think it was cool, because I think from the reference track, she didn't really copy nothing from the reference track, really. That much, except the word part. Yeah, that's it. Like, but as far as Drake, from that, when that Quentin Miller reference track came out, Drake copied a lot. He changed like 1 or 2 lyrics up, but he copied a lot. Like, they showed like their first verse, and Drake copied like the whole first verse and changed up like a line. And I'm like, okay, I can't respect that. If you take a reference track from an R&B singer, like, he has to copy it and like make it almost like, essentially the R&B singer has range, but Drake doesn't really have range. He doesn't have much. So like it's usually the exact same cadence. Like there's that one song he did fuck is it called? Jamie Foxx gave him the reference track. And Jamie Foxx yes, Jamie Foxx did way better than Drake. Yeah, definitely. We did exactly the same, but we wanted to hear from Drake rather than Jamie Foxx, and I was like, why? Because that's just the name, man. It's just like Jordan shoes. Right, you're right. The facts look exactly the same as before, but Jordan shoes. That's just something a little different. And I think I don't know, I would say like the name and the people. I mean, you can't be mad at people like Jordan. I mean, he killed the game too, but his shoes he got a lot of overrated shoes. Yeah, there's a lot of other Jordans, just like I've heard, a lot of, shitty Drake songs. Jordan comes out with, he takes the same shoe, put a different color, and people are like, oh, that's harder. Like, what? That's the fucking Drake album. Like, when I heard it, I was disappointed. When I heard the last song, I'm not going to say I was super disappointed in the last song, but like, it was better than Views, but I did like it. More Life? Yeah, More Life. More Life is trash. Yeah, that's what right. Not disturbing, only good song in that. Free Smoke, yeah, Free Smoke was dope. There was another song he did with, the song when they said we stole the XX Dude flow. I mean, who is your man? You gotta expect Drake to steal somebody's flow. Honestly, I don't expect you to say that for, but I feel like people been doing that, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as biting a flow. Like, you can't, it's just a rhythm. If the rhythm sounds good onto this beat with this tempo, I'm going to use it. Like, and I don't care who started it. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not thinking about you when I made it. Exactly. I think for real, I don't know if we can hear any more flows. Like, I think everybody didn't think everything. Like, everybody be so trying to come up with something crazy that people even come up with the offbeat flow. Like, you rap offbeat. That's what I'm saying. So like, it's like people gonna come up with something crazy like, man, we gonna rap so far ahead of the beat that the drum gonna drop 2 verses later. Like, what? Right. So that's what people do, right? It's crazy. The last nigga that came up with a different flow was fucking, it wasn't even really like a completely different flow, it was just a different structure with fucking, J Electronica with Just Blaze. The whole 3-bar cadence instead of the 4. Yeah. Or like what I did, when I went over Exhibit C, my shit was weird because I started with a 4-bar, and then it was switched to 4-bar, 5-bar, 4-bar, 5-bar. Because it was the same thing, like instead of the 3-bar thing. But even that, it sounded a little
That's a little different. But still, like, that's the last big thing that came out. And when's the last time? How long ago did ETC come out?
I don't know. Yeah.
I was living at the GB, so I was young.
I'm a search it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really come up, like, it's hard. You know how long, hip-hop has been around for 73.
Exactly.
And then you know the youngest generation, or the youngest genre, excuse me, is still, like, there's been so much done.
Let's see. It came out 09.
It came out in 09?
Mm-hmm.
That's later than I thought it came out. Yeah, makes about sense. Yeah, we get close to the 10-year mark. Are you feel old yet?
That's crazy.
And we still waiting on another J Electronic project.
Seriously. You know what's crazy though, that, you know what's funny, actually, speak on this so far, it's like off topic, like we always been, but the whole, how people see like the what's name now, like when people see 2000s, they just put the whole 2000s together, but like when I see it, when people say like early 2000s, I think 2000 to 2009, and then not the 2010 to 2020 will be the 2010s to me. I mean 2010, 2019, like basically 2010s, and then 2020. When 2020 hit 2020s and you know what I'm saying? Just like they do like 1990 to 99, that's the 90s, and then 2000. You know what I'm saying? So that's that 9-year, 10-year thing, and then it gets to the next what's name.
Right. No, I feel like when people say early 2000s, I think about like I think about like 2000 over to like 05.
Yeah. I just say the 2007 just because we got that, you got that 9-year, 10-year thing, just like the 90s did, and then damn.
That's what I think. I used to think of it like that, but like I've really been noticing like you really get like a different change, like at least in music, like every 4 years, and I think every year. I think it has a lot to do with high school, because whatever generation of high schoolers like are playing, like that's what makes it popping, you know?
Yeah. That's because like they was the one basically. Like probably basically just doing everything. Like now, like just like before, I don't know if they were doing back in the day, but like now, the internet age, you see, you know, all the high schoolers. If I want to get a proper, you know, people making vines or like Instagram, you know, videos to it, people making dance videos to it. With like these kids in high school, people. I mean, you never know nowadays. Kids looking big. I know I was at basketball. I was playing basketball in my own middle school, and this kid was in 6th grade. He was like 6'5". I'm like, the hell? But
it's a good emergency for you, for you taking that milk and shit.
Shoot. I was drinking my milk too, man. Like damn.
You told nigga, I still got a buck 35.
Me too. But yeah, I think what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. It was something, but I don't remember. Yeah, like the Instagram and stuff, like the kids, like, you know, that's basically, you know, they make it big. If people not really fucking with it, then it won't be big. It's rare songs that probably like the only artist that can be big without making party, like, you know, that a song that can blow without making the song, you know, what's the name song probably like Kendrick, J.Cole.
You know that I think that whole story with him was going to change his song, and I think I'm gonna put a joke for this, and I think it's because like he's finding like a new demographic, like it's not even like a new demographic. He's just talking to the ones that was already there and listening, but wasn't really liking what they hear. Cause like there's so many cats like that, like our parents' age that really love hip hop, but they can't enjoy it now. Like they listen to their old shit because
they touch with the kids at a certain point.
Exactly. So if Jay, like, you know, with this album, like, I haven't listened to it, but if it can connect to motherfuckers around our age and all the way up to like our parents, you know, like that's how you'll be able to fill out, like, you know, how many people are really, like, in tune with what the fuck going on. I mean, he said something, I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. I just saw this post yesterday. And he said, you know this white guy, like the butt of one of his jokes or something, like on a song. And the dude he was, they were like, oh, so takes to Twitter to respond, but blah, 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 blah. I was like, damn, this nigga already, like, if a Jay say some shit, niggas already got lawyers ready. So it's crazy to have that much influence, man. It really is. But like I was saying though, like that, he's gonna have like a whole different demographic, and once he finds that, like it's gonna be so much easier for like people like us and like Cole and Kendrick who like to make like conscious music that, but not even just conscious music, but just something that's not talking about bullshit all the time.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to hear that. And you know what? You don't want to hear that.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna even this topic to me. How I see it, when that Tupac movie dropped, all the Tupac stuff was going on. People talking about like wanting like basically if you break down what people words, then they want another Tupac basically or a Tupac type or something. And I was thinking, and then this was funny to me. They want another Tupac type or a Tupac. And then say they can never be another Tupac. Like, does that make sense? Like,
even makes less sense is the fact that when Tupac was here, a lot of motherfuckers was hating on like sad.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, and it was just so like, put it like this. I don't want to say, this is gonna come off fucked up, but this is my example. Kanye makes some really dope music, right?
Not anymore, but you're right.
Okay, well he has. So, imagine when we first started, like, being like actual dickheads to like the people we probably started to notice it.
Before you finish, go back to when Kanye did his interview on, he did an interview I think BET, like around like 04 or something. He always been a little, rude. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he always been a little rude. But like the arrogance, like when we first started, like the heavy arrogance for everybody to see, if he would have died right then, we wouldn't be talking so much shit about Ye. It'd be like, yeah, he really was a genius. Now you gotta think, Pop came off very arrogant. And like, even with all the knowledge that he was dropping, because Ye be dropping knowledge too in his interviews. Yeah. And people say he's crazy, but he be talking some smart shit actually. Yeah. He's really catching you on the head.
Do it in the wrong delivery.
Yes, very wrong delivery. Like when he was talking about like, what I'm saying, him and Dame Dash are the same person. You watch both of their fucking interviews. Those are the only two niggas I've ever seen argue with Sway. Yeah.
Like the way his delivery was, like, the difference between him and Pac and his stuff, Pac is doing it to really teach you and like really have a conversation with you, like.
That's true. And Jay just comes off like, Jay just be like, you stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Because it doesn't look down on you.
That's true. Yeah, that is a big difference. But still, like the public persona, like people had of Pac at that time was like, they just thought he was like an asshole and like he's just a fucked up nigga or whatever. When really, like he was just misunderstood. I'm not trying to say the same for Kanye. I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they don't want another Pac. They really don't. They say they want another Pac, but they don't because if imagine if Pac, like, if there was another him, okay, came up but in a completely different form. If he was not only talking that civil rights shit, but he had that same just like, I will bust you in your shit and I give a fuck, or I will really shoot at the police, and like, motherfucker, no, the media would really crucify him. The same way they did Pac. You know what I'm saying?
But in this internet age, you can crucified.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be 10 times worse. And people are really gonna look at him like he's crazy. Really, he's probably right. Like,
yeah. And the crazy thing is, the only reason why I say that a Pac only a Pac can work back in those times, he couldn't work like if Pac came out today and tried to do what Pac did when he first started when he was like 19 and stuff, none of that worked. Pac did music like Brenda's Got a Baby, I Get Around With, but not like the songs in Tupacalypse and stuff like that. That wouldn't work because like Pac, like you said, Pac was like aggressive type, what I'm saying? And the media always did, they did the best to try to bring him down to like, that another, he's just another wannabe listening, whatever. And they try to, I think, throw the weight charge on him and everything, every little thing they try to get on him. So.
Yeah. What you gonna say?
No, I said go ahead.
Oh, love it. But man, if a nigga was like, it would be completely different now. You would have to have a completely like different set of tactics.
Exactly, and that's why people move like Kendrick or J.Cole. Like I feel like you need that approach.
Exactly. You need to have like a Yeah, musically definitely, but I feel like somebody would need like a Drake approach on shit, and like you know, everybody gonna say something, but you know what I'm saying, if you just light skinned it to death, you'll be alright.
And that's the crazy thing about it now. That's crazy. Because back in the day,
light skinned shit. I don't know. You say some shit about him, I don't care who you are. This nigga, I mean, I can understand why you talking shit about Wendy Williams, but yeah, this nigga went at Wendy Williams, this nigga went at the niggas that was working on that Boys in the Hood movie, I think it was. That's the society.
But that's the thing is crazy now that, you know, basically light skin needs to be a gender now, because back in the day in music,
light skin needs to be a gender.
No, I said light skin, like in music, light skin is basically like the gender now. But like back in the day when it was basically just, you know, a lot of dark skin dudes out from rapping R&B. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it back in the day. And then, I don't know who really came in and like started it. I think a lot of old folks say to me, I'll be sure kind of came in and did his thing and, you know, kind of boosted up and whatever. But like now, like if you look at it, I think there's a lot of artists that are big because they're pretty and light skinned. You know what I mean?
Right, and it's, you know what, it hurts my heart because the only reason why they like that is you can't just be light skinned though, you gotta be able to sing, and I'm light skinned but I can't sing, and it hurts my heart. Nah, but you know, you right, like, and it's, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so, I think that's for a lot of reasons, but honestly, like, when it comes to like R&B, I like, more like a dark skinned personal sound, like,
yeah.
I was just listening, matter of fact, I was listening to Jagged Edge the other day. Niggas.
Yeah, it's dope. That is very dope. I forgot. I don't know who I would say my favorite. Actually, I didn't know New Edition sing a lot of my favorite songs. I like a lot of New Edition I didn't know.
Like,
Blackstreet. I like Blackstreet too. They dope.
No diggity, you gotta back it up. That's what I think, bro. I'm too sick of that.
Sick of my head. But a lot of a lot of female singers, like if you speak like Tinashe, honestly, she wasn't light skinned and pretty or whatever like she was. You would think because honestly, her music doesn't translate to other people. All people know is 2-1, and people always say her music trash and generic and all that stuff. So if she wasn't really light skinned and listening, people wouldn't really mess with her like that.
I feel like it also has a lot to do with like how your label is running, like if they really want to take this.
Yeah, they don't run her right.
What about my bae? What about my bae Scissor though?
That's my bae, but you know.
No, that's my bae, nigga, and not that.
See, that's the thing. Scissor got the right people behind her. She got Top Dog and all that. Top Dog know how to run it.
And she really is doing her like, and like if she don't look like every other female, like, you know, like that's just like a generic R&B singer look, like especially for females.
Yeah.
She's not that, like in the face or nothing, and she's still really pretty, like, she's a style different. She don't dress like a whore, you know what I'm saying? She reminded me of Lauren Hill. Motherfuckers might get mad at me for that.
A lot of people say she was, they remind me of Erykah Badu, but I think that's a reach. I mean,
I can see it's a reach too, but like I can see why they say that. Like
the weirdness, I would say, like the weirdness of how they was weird, yeah, but like the music wise, they're completely different to me.
Yeah. Most definitely. And honestly, the only song I really heard from SZA is Broken Clocks, I think.
Oh no, I want to go listen to her whole album. The album she just dropped, I listened to it on Spotify. It's actually pretty dope.
It dropped already?
Yeah, it dropped a minute ago. I mean, probably like what? A week ago, I think? Probably less than that.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that down. And I'm actually paying for this because, you know, I gotta support the love. That's why she's just picking that price.
I bought, when I was at Target, I had bought, what's her name? But I was trying to buy Kendrick and J.Cole because they had it all there. I don't think they had all J.Cole and Kendrick albums, but I was going to look up the rest on like, you know, online and order them, but they had Two Pimp a Butterfly and like Good Kid, Mad City there, and they had like Forest Hill Drive and Born Sinner there with J.Cole, and I was like, man, I'm going to cut both of these and then look the rest up online just to, you know, buy all of them.
You know, I actually just bought, I bought my pops a couple CDs for Father's Day. I bought him a Joey Badass joint, All American Badass, and I bought the new Raekwon album that came out a little while ago.
I didn't know he came out of the album.
Nah, that's on rock. I haven't heard the whole thing from the back, but yeah, you need to keep that on. It just hurt.
Yeah, I'm not look at that.
But yeah, I want to get I'm gonna start go on Amazon because you can get them for like a good price, and you know they do support the artist, and it's just pretty dope. And you can even like buy the actual like the MP3, like you know, and just download it on your phone.
Yeah. So you went back to the crowd, I'm not the mayor, you know, Silver.
Like that, bro, because I was really bad about that shit.
Oh man,
that nigga gonna die. Then she go just spontaneously meet me at the funeral. That's the best thing she ever met in her life. I swear to God, it would be great. I will put all the bullshit to the side.
you know what's crazy? It's so crazy because my taste in like women is so completely weird. Like,
let's keep it hip hop.
So I know we don't keep it hip hop. We don't keep it hip hop, but I was just saying this because it's weird because you know, great like Beyonce almost still her down, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird. It's really hard to explain. But
you know what A$AP Rocky was saying? He said, man, like it just depends on how like all the people come together. He was like, I like girls with big foreheads and like he said sometimes if they got a gap in their mouth, that's why.
It's true. Hey, that's true though.
It's true. Like, it's not pretty girl that big foreheads.
Yeah. Back to I was about to say a freaking quote that Jay-Z said when he was on the pop thing. When you said people wasn't fucking with him when he was alive. And Jay-Z said that you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
What's that?
I don't think Tupac did that yet, because I feel like Tupac wouldn't be saying the villain.
Yeah, they were looking at him like he was crazy, man.
No. Like, the media was, but the people wasn't.
Right, yeah, that's definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I think he would have lived long enough for the people to start saying, okay, this dude maybe, like, he got problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's also, I feel like White Cox was like a very like selfless person. Yeah. Like, even though he definitely had that temper on him, but I feel like that comes from like when you give up like your last and niggas don't do the same to you.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to tell you. Listen, I'm actually sending you a link. When I don't know, but I guess back in like 90, I want to say 90. Oh, right after he said it on the phone call. Right after he filmed you probably heard it, I don't know. But right after he filmed the California Love, whatever video, and I guess the dude he was talking to like White House didn't press record, so they record the whole convo or whatever. I want you to listen to that. I don't know if you listen to it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's dope. It was a crazy phone call, but it's pretty dope.
Hey, you were doing this for your podcast, right?
Yeah.
Word. What up, world? My name is Eliza. I'm the radio reporter.
Calm as a bitch.
Hey, that's my boy. Hey, let me come up my shit. Okay, so look. King Coach Volume 1 is on the way. It's in the works right now. I have 1.5 songs out. YouTube and SoundCloud. I'm be on my way to iTunes and Tidal a little bit, but you gotta give me time. Alright. Now this podcast makes some bread. I'm expecting that to pay for my studio time to finish this bitch. But it's on the way.
Yeah, he paid for our studio time and stuff, so
Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy, man. Can't my album, Jamaican Juice is on the way.
You said Jamaican Juice. Hey, that's actually hard though. Hey, you know Hey, bro. Hey, this really has to happen. Okay, listen. What you gonna do? It's really gonna be called Jamaican Juice, and you gotta do like them Rihanna fucking like African drum beats.
Stupid, man.
The low-key rapper and kind of get aggressive. Matter of fact, I found this one jump. Yeah, I can't get everybody here. I'm gonna send you this beat to this one jump, and I'm gonna send you the chorus. And yeah, this has to happen.
Just everybody.
Here's is gonna roll.
Here's is gonna roll.
Shoot. Okay, now here's the crazy part. I need to ask a real nigga question.
What's that?
Give me your top 3 East Coast albums, and then I need your top 3 West Coast albums.
Oh man, you're gonna have to give me a minute, Colin. Hold on. I gotta, hold on.
You used to talk interchangeably to the country boy.
I know, right? So Tupac's about that. I gotta say, actually, after listening to all Tupac's all his albums, what's the name and all that, I liked about a good two of his albums, like that. I mean, I liked all his albums, but I liked like there's a song that I wouldn't skip. Like I think People Sleeping Too Popular, which I like that. And Against the World. But hold on, I'm gonna look at West Coast albums real quick. Just to give me a little memory.
Alright, well I'm gonna get my answer first.
Alright, so
for my East Coast albums, I'm gonna have to say 36 Chambers off top. That definitely has to be up there. Fuck. I gotta pick between these two DMX albums.
Where DMX from?
He's from Yonkers.
Really?
Yeah, wild nigga.
I would never expect that for me.
Why would you never expect that? Every Yonkers rapper sounds the same.
I don't know.
Like it's a big shit from Yonkers. Does it make sense now?
Okay, yeah.
I would say Crush About Flesh. Number two. And Ready to Die's gotta be up there, for sure. So my West Coast albums, I'm gonna say, I don't want this young to just be all Tupac, but whatever it is, it's a three, like, rapid fire, Now I gotta pick between Me Against the World and all that on this shit.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie to you, my West have to be crazy. My West, people probably gonna hate me for it, but I'm gonna have to put Kendrick Lamar up there. Good for my city.
Getting your ass and brain damage.
That's the last city, I gotta say that. Not only that, but I gotta say, because I didn't realize how much I liked the album, so I was really listening to it, but Dr. Dre's The Chronicle. The first one? The one, no, not the Chronic. Hold on, I gotta look at the album name, because I'm tripping. I'm looking at the cover, but I'm not, like, it's not the cover.
You're talking about Detox, so I got a secret copy.
I ain't talking about Detox. I see the cover in my head, but I don't know the name.
I hope to God you're not talking about the last J album. I'm just gonna be honest. That Joe.
What was that last one he said? Was Combo one or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about this is in 2001.
What did the cover look like?
It got the weed symbol and stuff, and it's just black. It got the weed symbol.
Yeah, that's Chronic 2000.
Chronic 2000, yeah.
Either 2000 or 2001.
2001. Where he got the explosives and what's the difference and all that.
Yeah.
Next episode.
I'm gonna have to say the first Chronic would be on there. And I say that because of the impact of that time. It was called The Day Niggas Took Over, and I was about the LA riots. Like, this was real. I'm about to put that album up there. I'm gonna say Me Against the World. And
pretty much I like when we Me Against the World too. So.
True.
No mind. Automatically I gotta put, because, hold on, I gotta look it up. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm just, getting my information right.
Shoot.
No, I mean, I know that the album, I just gotta make sure, because I see the covers, I just gotta make sure. I ain't listening to so long, I'm about to say something stupid.
You did do the nigga.
Shoot.
Oh, shorty called me fight last night.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
This is her. National is dope. No, I'm kidding. Yo, I gotta see that album, but it was good. It's definitely tour. It's one of my favorite.
True.
DMX, what's his name? What was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Total from that, and I think I'm an artist who I can think of. 9, 10 minutes.
Nah, you know what? I gotta throw. Okay, that Redman Muddy Waters. That one's gotta be tied with something somewhere on my top 3 East Coast albums.
I don't even think of nothing, man.
Yeah, I'm a Redman fan. Like I like Ness too, but like Red, I like Red better.
You look like a Redman fan?
Because we look the same.
It's because you turn red.
We like skin. I mean,
we turn forever.
That was ill.
Man, I can't even think of an album really. Album that really.
It's hard. It's a hard question. It really is.
One of my top 3 favorites and some of the albums I like.
Yeah, what's your favorite Southern group?
Southern group? See, you know, you like Listen Man, but when Everyday Struggle, when they ask him in India and they ask him super hard questions. What's my favorite Southern group, man? That's like a whole nother podcast. But
Don't say Outkast, I'm gonna kick you in your ass, but
Outkast, I do like Outkast, but I don't know though, because you know the crazy thing is I know a lot of it's a lot of songs that I like, but I didn't know a lot of my listening like the mate. But Outkast is definitely it. I would say they're one of them.
I forgot about UGK.
Shit, we got Brick Squad.
Hey,
You got the BGs.
What about?
We got Catherine.
Goody Mob, like shit.
You got Franchise Boys. I'm so gonna stop.
Hey, the greatest rapper of all time is which boy?
Hurricane Chris, you tripping?
Rich Boy, son of crack, son. Niggas running jack shit.
Hey, I remember that song.
He was the greatest rapper of all time, bro. He used to be He is your favorite rapper, favorite rapper.
I think he's the best Southern group right now.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Right now, yeah.
I'm talking about after any career, they were the best Southern group all time. Fighting with Cash Money. Stay on one.
I can't say that. I can't disagree, but I can't really agree either.
Nah, I won't say they do the greatest, but I don't know.
That would be the biggest for real. I mean, they're ridiculous. Like, it's crazy.
Ray Sherman from the South, I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They're like the most non-South sounding South niggas.
Exactly. Like, come on, like, I would be expecting some, like, you can tell Migos kind of from it. 3 6
Me and I knew the East sounded like they raised like that.
Yeah.
The little guy, he sounded like he from fucking, like the Midwest.
Exactly. 3 6 Mafia.
Can't forget about them, man.
Bro, Travis Porter, why the fuck is Travis? I'm not even gonna talk about them because they're not mentioned. I'm just mad that they named them Travis Porter. They sound like one person.
I'm actually interested on this, because they were talking about,
Before you say that Yin Yang Twins, Scott didn't mention them.
you have to. You really do have to. Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
But, yeah, go ahead with you.
Oh. So, everybody was having this debate a while ago talking about, did Tip really create trap music because he said he did?
When did the Trap Music album come out? Was that 01?
Shit, I don't remember. I do know his first album though was called it wasn't Trap Music, it was something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to Trap Music. I have a little T.I. Hold on. I gotta search T.I. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of T.I. because of his hits.
Yeah, I mean, he had some good stuff.
You know, the Rubber Band, man.
That was a challenge band.
That was the only song. Alright, let's see. What is he at? Okay. I'm Serious was his first album.
Yeah.
Okay, Trap Music came out in 03.
Damn.
Urban Legend 04, King 06, T.I. vs. Tip 07, Paper Trail 8, Winners 710. Man, he got pretty good. Man, did he really create trap music? Who was doing trap music in 03? I mean, wasn't Jeezy out back then? Yeah, but I mean, it was Jeezy as big as T.I. at that point, I would say. You know what I mean?
I think trap music comes down to like the producer, because when we think of trap music now, it's like the snapping like 808s and shit, and he did kind of start that. Who really made the beat? Because you can't say that trap music comes down to like the topic and stuff when you talking about trapping, because honestly niggas been talking about trapping since like the 80s.
You got grab up to you and be,
it's different terminology. They just called it gangster rap back then.
Yeah.
That's all. So, I mean, and besides, like, if we really going up, it's like, what constitutes trap music? Is it just like that southern sound? Because really, UGK was out with that shit. True. Before that. True. The same with 3 6 Mafia. Yeah. I mean,
I think the trap music, of course, is rapping about actually like doing. I think doing the stuff. I would say. I mean, the 3 6 Mafia. I think it was really. I don't know how to say it, but that's a deep one, because okay, so one year you came out with Come Shop with me in 2003 when T.I. dropped that trap music. So like both of that, of course, you know that he's one of those young G's I grew up with, so.
I think it's a combination between like subject matter and like the beat and the cadence. Like it has to be like it has to have that southern sound, really hypey kinda, and talking about certain shit. I mean, but I don't know. I just want to know, like, cause I was hoping you were gonna give me like what would constitute being like what is trap music? You know what I mean?
I think it's almost so really I can go into it than just like a simple like explanation. That's something you really have to sit down and really, because like I mean, okay, once you break down what makes trap music, then you gotta break down, okay, the T.I. actually started, like you said. But then you gotta think about the artist who was out, who was doing it.
Right, because I had this debate with some people and they were saying, you know what I'm saying, I understand, like, I started saying, I think UGK would really be like the founders of trap music. And they was like, nah, that's more like swinging music, like that shit, like shit you listen to when you got your big ass rims on your car and you moving like real slow and
yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's true. I don't think I ever knew anybody that robbed anybody at UGK.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I can see somebody bringing up some stuff to the old T.I. Bringing up that, you know what I'm saying, selling it. I can see it. But, I don't know, that's hard. I think we could probably say T.I. was one of the founders. Definitely.
I think he could definitely be credited.
He brought it to a more limelight.
Yeah, I think he could definitely be credited for pushing it out, definitely.
But to start it, I don't know, that sounds like that is looking really. Because I know there's plenty of people doing it big before him. I think just T.I. came in, he kind of pushed it. I was saying.
Innovated it, yeah.
That's one thing.
I mean, because honestly, like, I was just thinking about, I was like, well, honestly, to sit there and dissect trap music like that, we would have to do the same thing with drill music, function music.
He started drill.
Right, but what is that constitutes, like, drill music, though?
Drill music?
It's honestly that
if you look up drill music in the dictionary, you know what's right beside it?
GQ.
I don't like.
That's the thing you don't like.
I don't like. That's it. No, I don't know. That's crazy though. I wouldn't. That's hard because one dude was breaking it down. He did trap music with drill music on YouTube. I'm gonna try to look it up and see the link. But he did trap music versus drill, and he was showing you basically what trap was, basically like what trap would sound like and what drill sound like. It was pretty dope.
That's cool, because I was just getting ready to say that. Honestly, drill is almost the same as trap music. So if there's somebody like you,
when the dude, he breaks it down on YouTube, he shows the songs, and they really, like, they different. It's crazy.
Sure, I'm gonna have to check that out.
But so what's better? What you like more, trap or drill?
There's a lot more trap music that I like than
Yeah, I could say that.
Drill music is fairly like newer, and like as we were saying, technically trap music started in 2003, I guess. If that's what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I guess when everybody was coming out trying to do it.
Right. So, I mean, I'd have to go with that.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, the only drill music I really like was mostly like the diss songs, you know?
Yeah, true. That's true.
Fucking trap music, I couldn't listen to that shit. I'd be getting drunk and just acting stupid.
Yeah. But I mean, it was, I forgot what I was at. I think it was, but I was playing with a bunch of old and anything I was playing with. So for two out songs I forgot I even liked it.
It close, cars and close,
Well, okay, low-key T.F.A was like the shit back in the day.
You know what? Like, I feel like now, like, that everything was said and done, I feel like he really lived up to his name.
Yeah.
As no one...
I think he went past expectations.
Right, and I mean, people started calling him the Jersey of the South. Now, I wouldn't take it that far because of the business thing, but like I don't know, and you could see that. Like, in the music.
Man, I remember that song in the first song. Everybody was bumping that one.
Man, everybody, man. He had a hold on music for a minute.
That was pretty crazy.
Can you answer a question?
You said what?
Can you answer this question for me?
So many damn questions. His grandiose dominios. What's the question?
What the fuck happened to Ludacris?
Oh, bro, I was just talking about him yesterday on Everything I Love. I forgot who it was, but I was just texting. Was it you?
No.
It wasn't you?
No, because I was getting like that. I wasn't answering nothing.
Yeah, you was. I don't know who I was texting, but I was texting somebody about Ludacris, and I said the same thing. I said, yo, where did Ludacris go? Because I was looking up all his old songs. I'm like, yo, why Ludacris trying to rap seriously? You know, even though I like some serious songs he rapped about, like Good Love and all that, I like that song. But I want that. I want to see all the rap. I mean, I want Ludacris to rap about, I feel like stacking some money today. I want to see that.
Yes. That nigga, yeah.
But I want to see that Ludacris. I don't want to see no other Ludacris.
What happened to Run Away?
You know what I'm saying? I like those songs. I shit a lot, but at the same time, man, I feel like, you know, just when, you know, you feel like smacking somebody today. Like, I feel like that's how you feel. You feel like sometimes you feel like smacking somebody.
Facts. I mean, what is that?
When I move, you move. Just like, come on, man. Like, he having parties. Dang, back in, you know what? I think it was 2000 was the one hit wonders, but it was the party time though, man. Like the cookout time.
Definitely, because everything, you know, there's still music from back then. Like, my little sister be listening to it. Like,
you gotta play a cookout. You gotta have a cookout playing music. You can't just be listen to the music, man. You gotta have a cookout. Like if you playing When I Move, you gotta be having a cookout.
Or you know, some sort of
function. If I come to your backyard, I'm like, oh, I want to cook out, and it's just you listening to I Move, You Move. I'm like, bro, what are you doing with your life right now?
For real, like, you're supposed to be dancing or doing something, like, we even call it, we had, like, very solid albums, like, I could actually, like, you got classics on there, you got the Red Light District album, Chicken and Beer, you got, that shit was hard. What was another? He has at least two more though. Like he was a very consistent nigga.
I didn't realize how much anytime he went like platinum and stuff. I'm like he went like crazy, like 6 times platinum and all that. I'm like he's dope. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man, we still have numbers and like if you listen to the Red Light District, you can play that song front to back and you only skip one song.
Yeah. You know what? You know who I don't think is the crazy stuff, man? Who you gotta play? Now you can play ludicrous stuff and like T.F.A and stuff, like in the car or in the what's the name? But and maybe sometimes, but you gotta forget. Like you can't forget Nelly. You gotta play Nelly like when you're in the club and stuff.
I was listening to him the other day, man. I was getting real. I was a raggedy ass nigga that day. I ain't gonna say. Yeah. I was getting down, bro.
Nelly called the country grammar.
Yes.
Oh my God, Nelly with the. Oh, is this going to the ride with me? Now you was in the car, but other song like it's getting hot in here. You gotta play that, you know.
Hey, must be the money.
See, now that I'm thinking, this is running these DJs that, nah, I'm gonna get everybody getting pregnant. Let me these DJs that promise them.
Hey, I'm also trying to, learn how to DJ for real.
Hey, I mean, I might, cause it look pretty cool. I'm trying to do everything. I'm just a scuba diver about tomorrow. I'm doing everything. I'm trying to be the Jay-Z of everything.
What are you doing?
Shoot. It's crazy. But y'all, man, y'all know what, man? We about 2 hours in. We're going to wrap this up. We won't make this too long. But you know what I'm saying? You know, it's the T.F.A. podcast. And you don't know what that stands for. Elijah, tell them what that stands for.
Right. Hey, I never know. Total.Fucking.A.
I'm done.
I did forget. I was very sad. I've had a very weird last couple of weeks.
With a diss track for Elijah coming soon since he will forget.
Bro, chill, man. You gotta be like that.
Soon we gotta get in the studio. I'm late.
I'm gonna let all y'all know right now, this nigga sent me the diss track, and like, y'all do not want, I swear to God, y'all do not want this nigga to diss you so bad.
You get my diss track on Robert, I did it for his birthday.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to talk to, oh shit.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this, and tomorrow, I don't know, I'm gonna think of some topics we can talk about tomorrow, cause
Cool, I was gonna ask you if this was gonna be like a daily thing, cause I fuck with talking about hip hop.
yeah, we can definitely do this daily, whenever, but I mean, think of some topics, you know, if you want to think of some topics, we can talk about.
You start doing this on the video messenger too.
Yeah, too. But yeah, man, we'll go ahead and end this one, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow on the flip side.
Yeah, this your boy Elijah High Yellow.
This your boy Matt Holder, you know, from the soda, that rep the boulders. I don't know what that means. Hey, actually, you know what, before I end this, I want to say I'm the smoothest dice, twice as nice, and I ain't never had a bad day in my life.
I hate you. Alright, man. You know.
Alright.
Alright, peace, bro.